What's up, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the process. It is Tuesday, August 16th. Woo! Baseball was not fun yesterday. We'll get into that in a second. We're going to take a look at this weekend's PGA contest for the BMW Championship. Not a lot else to really look at for today. It's kind of tame. We've got one more day of process videos, and that will be tomorrow before I take a little bit of a break. But before we get started on anything, this is the easy part. Like button, subscribe to the channel, notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. And then I'm repping the brand today. Look at this. Comfy t-shirt season, prize picks season. Use the promo code AWESEMO when you sign up at prize picks. There's a link in the description that will help you out. AWESEMO, that is the promo code. Get a deposit match bonus of up to $100. So if you put in $50, they will match it with $50. That's a great start for a bankroll. You put in 100, they'll match with 100. That's an even better start for your bankroll. Highly recommend you guys do this between Odds Shopper and the tools at Stokastic. Videos on our YouTube channel, in particular, Eric Lindquist. We got a ton of prize picks content out there for you, so check it all out. Now, yesterday's baseball slate, very easy to talk about. It didn't go well for me. If you didn't have the Braves, you didn't have a chance to win. They had 60% total ownership to their hitters yesterday. That is what? 7.5% in the aggregate. I didn't even have 7% total. So they had 138 fantasy points between their starters. Next closest team was the Orioles or the Cubs. Both in the low 70s. That is basically half. I had one share of Ronald Acuna, who went for 25. I had no shares of Dansby Swanson, who went for 26. No shares of Travis d'Arnaud, who had 22. No shares of Contreras at 16. No shares of Eddie Rosario at 14. I did have 5% of Vaughn Grissom at 14. Yay. And then one individual share of Austin Riley, who happened to be the worst bat in the lineup. Not going to win anything when you have those sorts of exposures. My heavily exposed teams, the Chicago Cubs, which was going to be fine if the Braves don't go crazy. The New York Yankees, who were absolutely awful. The Dodgers, who were not the biggest regret in the world, also not great. And then the Houston Astros, who were awful. Now, what I really want to do, and the thing that I wish that I took a look at more on this show, and we're going to start doing it, is what did the 150 maxers in the mini max do? What did the 150 maxers in the relay throw do? And I think that's an important thing to look at, because what we really want to know is, where's the sharp money? Where's the square money? So 5-man stacks in the mini max. And it might help for me to actually pull this up. Maybe we could do this, a little bit of this in Excel. So let's do this. Let's close my golf model because that won't matter. Watch the PGA strategy show, which I'm on today, by the way, with Ben Raza, breaking down this BMW Championship. So let's call this the mini max. Make this a lot bigger for everybody. Now, actually, we'll make this the teams. So we'll say Orioles, Twins, Astros, Blue Jays, Rangers, Cubs, Braves. Because I think this is, doing stuff like this is going to be the most helpful thing that you can do in terms of trying to figure out what should you be playing? Why did other people play something else? This is the best sort of way to go through and figure this out. So first we'll just look at 5-mans. And if there's nothing that's really interesting after that, we won't look at 4-mans. But this is the sort of thing I do to try to figure out, am I doing this stuff correctly? All right. If the number in the difference column ends up being positive, those are the sharp teams. If they're negative, those are the square teams. And I'm only going to go down to everybody that was in 2% of lineups. So we'll get the Giants, the Royals, and then we'll stop there. Anything lower than that, that's not a lot of exposure. So we're going to say 8.6 for the Orioles, 8.5 for the Twins. And we're just going to fill in all of this data like so. Actually, that's going to be wrong. 2.8, 2.1. Now we'll do the exact same thing for the relay throw. So I already filtered the mini max to 150 lineups. We're going to do the same thing for the relay throw, which I've already done. This is filtered to the people that played 150 lineups, because you're going to see something very different if you leave in one-off type lineups. So now we're going to look at this. We're going to highlight this color scale. We'll see it change as we move through it. But the Orioles, 8.2%. The Twins, 7.1. Big difference. Actually, no, that will be right. Astros, 10.5. That's the biggie. Blue Jays. Oh, I am typing. Am I typing these wrong? I think I'm typing these wrong. Yeah, we need one extra decimal point. All right, let's try this again. 8.2 for the Orioles. For some reason, I got myself all spun around there. I started typing them straight. At least I felt like I was typing them straight down the list, and that's not the order that they are in. This is going to shed a lot of light on what the best things were to do yesterday. And it's already pretty glaring as far as I can tell. Giants, and Royals. These numbers feel so much bigger. 72, 60. Wow, is that legit? Did I do this wrong? No, they're both 5-man. Okay, so this is a very interesting thing to look at as far as I'm concerned. So I hope you guys are interested in it as well. 5-man stacks in the relay throw versus the mini max. 10.5% of 5-man stacks in the relay throw were the Astros. It was 7.6 in the mini max. Difference of 2.9% to the good. The Royals were a much sharper team. The Rangers were a sharper team. The Dodgers were a sharper team. Braves were a bit sharper. The main fade, though, was avoiding the Minnesota Twins. Basically, play more of the Astros, play more of the Royals, play less of the Twins. The Sharps went away from the Twins. I legitimately don't know what I have, so I'm curious. What do I have? What did I have in the mini max last night? Let's see. 5-man stacks. No Minnesota Twins. I consider that good. I didn't really have the Astros in 5-mans. I did have them in 4-mans, so directionally accurate here. I didn't have a ton of Royals in 5-mans, but they were a part of my stack profile. I was heavier on the Yankees. I was heavier on the Cubs. That doesn't appear to be the smartest thing ever. I was heavier on the Dodgers. I'm very happy there. Rangers were the team that I wasn't really getting to as much that did rank high, but one 4-man stack of Minnesota, no 5-man stacks. I'm happy that I built lineups in the same way as the 150 maxers did in the relay throw. I think that's the way that I want to be building lineups. I think that it all went down correctly. So these are the things I like to do to figure out, well, was I making mistakes here? Should I have been playing more of another team? Why did people get to X, Y, and Z? Based on what I'm seeing here, I'm not all that mad about my exposures. Do I wish that I would have had more Braves? Sure. But at the same time, there was a lot of chalk at the top that I thought that was easy to get away from. I just happened to go to different places. Nothing problematic there. But look what you needed to do in order to win the relay throw yesterday. Now, I have this sorted to 150 maxers, but the point remains. Of the top however many lineups are on the screen, they're all Braves 5-man stacks. If I remove the 150 max qualification, we'll get some, one-off type people. These are all Brave stacks. You had no other mechanism to get to the top. 47th place, a one-off, fully unstacked lineup is the only way that you were able to get there without the Braves. These are some 2-man stacks. Where's the first non-Braves priority stack? An unstacked Astros. Who's the first? There we go. Orioles. 5-man Orioles could get you to 116 last night. You just had to have the Braves. No choice in the matter. But at the same time, I want you guys to be able to go and check out how you did. Compare the low dollar contests and the 150 maxers to the high dollar contests and the 150 maxers. Try to figure out as best as you can what is causing the higher end player to play the stacks that they do. What is causing the low end player to play the stacks that they do? Why is there a giant swing between the ownership for the Twins last night and the Astros? That would be my homework for you guys. Why was Houston more popular in the relay throw than the mini max? Why were the Twins the inverse? You guys let me know in the comment section. But that was yesterday in terms of baseball. If you didn't have Atlanta, you didn't win any money. Sorry, folks. Now, golf for this weekend. BMW Championship. As I mentioned at the top of the show, I will be on the MMA, the PGA Strategy Show with Ben Raza today at 1 p.m. So I hope you're tuning in. When it comes to contests for this week, they're all the same. Everything that we have in golf this week is the exact same contest we had last week. Every one of these. I didn't have to do a damn thing other than copy this over, which means we know exactly what we're doing here. And this will be the only thing that I'm entering for the next couple days. I've got too much going on in terms of getting my stuff together for my vacation this week. So I'm not playing baseball tonight. I got too much going on. I didn't play tennis this morning, unfortunately. Tomorrow, we'll take a look at the MMA contests. I assume they'll be up. They might actually already be up now, but we'll take a look at those for the UFC. I don't think I'm going to be able to play that. If it rains on Saturday the way that I think it's going to rain, we are going camping. If I'm trapped in the rain, I'm going to get away from my campsite for an hour and put UFC lineups in and then go back, potentially. However, the more likely scenario is that all I have going is golf lineups that I'll enter Thursday morning. So we're going to enter the mini max because that's what we do in these parts. And I'm going to put another 20 into the birdie. We're going to do 135. And then one more into the albatross. That's just a tournament that I desperately want to win at some point in time in my life. I don't have to tell you guys at this point what the actual best contests are. You know that you should get into the $1.2 million pitch and putt. Maxing that is going to be difficult, but it's going to be the best contest for you. You're just not going to win it all that frequently. The up and down looks good, but it's actually going to be the most difficult contest you can get into for golf. If $2,500 for entry fees is not what you're looking for, the mini leaderboard special, $6 50K prize pool single entry contest is the best individual contest you could enter. If you just want to sweat some sort of golf, play one lineup in the mini leaderboard special. If you've got $750, max the drive to the green. It's a 400K prize pool. They pay out 38 times your buy-in to finish in the top 1%. It's 100,000 entries, so you're going to need close to the nuts to win this. However, and in golf, it's a little different. Like, you're not going to have to get the 7K guys right. You're going to be able to get closer, but there's not a lot of wiggle room in a 100,000 person contest. But $5 entries, $750 to max. That's going to be the spot you want the most. I love the birdie personally. I think if you have a limited bankroll, doing 20 lineups in the birdie, building them by hand, getting to $60, and then doing a mini leaderboard special, $66, that is the best allocation of resources that you are going to find. Actually, I should get in that mini leaderboard special as well. Boom. So that's going to be $153 for golf, BMW Championship. No cut this week, and we're going to break it all down later today. But that's what I got, folks. baseball in the books, golf contests in the books, play the mini leaderboard special, play the birdie. If you can get the resurgence, go for it, but that's going to be a very difficult contest. 1,500 to max, 2.5% of the entries. I don't want that smoke, especially in golf. So that'll do it. One more process show this week, so make sure you're watching tomorrow when we take a look at MMA contests. Maybe I get into like a late slate MLB and we can look at those results, but otherwise I'm not expecting to be in any contests tonight. Just too much going on. Gotta go get an oil change, gotta wash the car, gotta do something else that I don't remember right now. What was it? Oil change. Oh, I gotta pack the car. That's what it is. You guys don't care anymore. I'm out of here, everybody. Thank you for joining me on the process. Thank you to Prize Picks for sending me the gear and for being the presenting sponsor. Talk to you guys tomorrow.